We're in Coulsdon in Surrey today and here at the kennels of trainer Jason Ray. He's only been here for about 2 weeks, but he's always been too shy to come on the RPGTV sofa. So luckily I've been invited to his kennels today to find out more about the Henlow trainer.
My father was a trainer before me and his father was a trainer before him, So it's always been in the family, and hopefully Daniel and Danny will carry it on once I've finished,
Are you pleased that it's something that your children have gone into?
Yeah, definitely, it's hard at the moment, the game, we don't know which way it's going, but as long as it keeps going, we'll keep going, So, let's see what happens.
Tell us a bit about your kennels, how many dogs you've got and your relationship with Henlow and indeed Kevin Boothby.
I can get 30 greyhounds in there, 18 or 19 of them are Kevin Boothby's. He owns them with other owners of mine, Adrian Kelly, Angie Henman and Colin Henman. I've only got 3 or 4 owners, but they're all in together, I've got odd dogs for other people, but most of my dogs are for Kevin Boothby.
And you've only been here a couple of weeks in these
2
kennels,
weeks.
So we're pretty premature in coming here, really. You're doing plenty of work to the place.
We've been painting all weekend, trying to get it all done and that, but we haven't finished yet. There's still loads to do here. Kevin wants to put more kennels in here for another 20 dogs to build the strength up at Henlow. So we have to wait and see, see how we go, see how long the money lasts.
And you've got quite big ambitions yourself for this place, haven't you?
Yeah, I'd like to have a couple of litters of pups here. I've got some nice bitches here. Lachine Dolly, she's one opens at Romford, she's one at Arlo, Henlow. Savannah Becky, another bitch, she's won over 3 different distances. Her brother's a track record holder in Ireland. I'd love to have 2 litters of pups out of them 2 bitches.
Something you've never done before, but
no,
that's
I've
an aim
never
for the
done
future.
It. Yeah, definitely. There's enough people that doubt me, like Kim Taylor. I'd have a word with her, sit and talk to her, and she's great with the pups, Hopefully she'd help me out and that, to welcome them down and show me the way to go.
A couple of things that seem quite important to you here as far as training is concerned. You've got the use of a very nice field that you think's quite important.
Yeah, excellent. The dogs go out in the morning. At my last place I was, don't get me wrong, it's a nice place, but we never had no facilities, and the dogs were starting to show, We weren't getting the results we wanted. We've been here 2 weeks. I think I had 6 winners on the first week, and 8 or 10 dogs run well last week, We take the dogs up the field every morning, 2 of them at a time, let off the field, they just run around and do what they want. And the dogs are happy, as you can see.
And you think that's really good for them?
Yeah, excellent. As you see in the filming, they all seem happy, over the moon with it.
Not many trainers in the country have got one of the old whirling machines, but we've seen that in good action today.
Yeah, we've been lucky, that was another one of the reasons why we've come here, just to let the dogs go round on it, Certain dogs like it, certain don't. But the little bitches love it,
Pretty tight. You'd think that if they can run round there, then they'd handle the likes of Romford
pretty
well.
Yeah, definitely. If they can get round there, you've got no problem with Romford, Milden or Crayford. We'd be all right,
Let's talk about some of the greyhounds we've seen here today. Savannah Lord, first of all, is he potentially the best dog in this kennel?
He's one of the best. I've got a lot of good dogs, since I've took professional licence 9 months ago, within 3 months he got me to a Cat 1 final, Puppy Derby final. He went up on Sky Night to Newcastle and he won quite easily. But I've had a lot of problems with the dog, he had a hock injury, he's been off for 4 months, and then he come back, he had a hamstring. And hopefully within the next week or so, he'll be back racing. He's done some tidy trials, but he just needs racing now,
He's only had 6 races in his career so far. It really is one of those where it could be very exciting, it could be anything.
Yeah, I'm really excited about the dog. His first ever race, first or second race, he went round there, won an A6 in 27.60. I've never known a dog ever to do that, 3 runs later, he was in the final of Puppy Derby. And then he went to Newcastle straight after that and won an Open, and then it all went wrong straight after that night. But yeah, keep fingers crossed he's back and we'll start again with him. He's had a good rest, he's a big dog, and hopefully he'll have a good year.
He's a fantastic looking dog. You also said he's got a mind of his own.
Oh, he just does what he wants to do, He was on parade the other night, he stopped for a piddle and, he went to lay on the floor, just lay down and do what he wants to do. The target with the dog next year, hopefully get him to the Derby, That was the plan with him. So we're back on track, so here we go.
You've also got a greyhound here called Craft Bubbles, another fantastic looking brindle dog, one in A5 by a long way, and you think could go further?
Yeah, definitely. He's owned by a syndicate, it's called the Buzzing Syndicate. They brought the dog out of Ireland off a friend of mine, and he come out at Henlow running, he won his second ever race at Henlow, 27.83, he's only in April 15, something like that. Kevin rang me up, asked me to use him for the SIS Championship. I took him down to Yarmouth. Dog fell over in front of him. He got knocked over, so I'm just giving him a rest. I've had him checked over last week, and the vet said he's okay, but we'll give him a month off and start again with him. But he looks like a decent pup.
Another one that I think is going to be a really nice one for us to watch on RPGTV is Jessica's Tail,
Yeah.
who is a young pup you've got here, and you think a lot of her, don't you?
Yeah, I love the bitch. I mean, she's only in April 15. Colin and Angie Enman brought her out of Ireland. I rang up for her, and they said that she had no tail, like, you know, they didn't really want to keep her, but she's an absolute star. She's in bottom grade at the moment. She's only probably, 10 weeks out of season, but the way she ran in her last run, I think she's on her way, like. It won't be long seeing her on the TV winning, like. And yeah, I'm happy with her, like, you know.
Do you think that half a tail affects her?
No, not at all. I've had dogs over the years, like, you know, I've had, where they split their tail and that, I've had them cut off and they've actually improved them, like. So no, it don't bother me one bit. And she's a lovely bitch as well, like.
So what are your ambitions? Are you pretty happy at Henlow and sort of thinking of, you know, coming through the grades there, or have you got bigger ambitions?
Yeah, listen, I mean, I'm happy. I mean, I learned as a boy at Henlow. I was 6, 7 year old when my dad was training there. I mean, Henlow's my track. I go out open racing, like, with the rest of them. If I've got a dog good enough for the derby, hopefully we'll have one in it, like, you know. Everyone wants a dog in the derby, I mean. But I'd like to have a litter of pups. I've never had a litter of pups. I've never whelped them down, so, yeah. And just as long as we can turn up every morning and do our dogs, and that's my ambitions, like, you know, because we love our dogs, me and my son and that, and the whole family actually, wife as well. My wife's at home. She has me over spiller dogs. If bitches break down in season, she takes them in. She had 4 or 5 at a time. Her father was a trainer as well, Ginger Sullivan at Reading. It's all dog mad, like, you know. We all go away for a few days and all we talk about is dogs. So, yeah, dog mad.